Welcome and bienvenue. Life is hard, but it doesn't have to be.
We're going to talk how to make life more manageable.
It's important to maintain a positive mindset in one's day-to-day life. There are many ways to do this, some being harder than others. There are easy ways to keep a positive mindset. For example, you should check in on yourself often and set goals for yourself, but make sure they're realistic goals. These are important because they can help to collect your thoughts and ensure you feel good without causing additional stress. Setting goals is likely to positively impact your mental health. This is good news for many reasons. For one, having a goal to work towards is great for productivity, especially if you feel like it's something you can actually accomplish. Also, being productive feels good, doesn't it? On the other hand, having a bad goal can completely squash your productivity. Sometimes it can be hard to know whether a goal is good or not. That's why I've devised a 3-step checklist in order to more easily tell whether a goal is good or not. 1. Is this a goal you think you can realistically/reasonably accomplish? 2. How does this goal make you feel? And 3. Does this goal actually benefit you in any way? With this checklist, you can start to narrow down what goals are actually going to help you, something that is quite important in goal setting.
Routines are an important part of any person's life. If you don't have them, your schedule will most likely be incredibly cluttered. Try to set times for yourself to do homework, sleep, eat, and anything else you need to be less cluttered, and make sure to stick to those times as best as you can. Make sure to set aside time for yourself as well as things that make you happy.
Music is a great way to relax and learn to move on from stressful situations by training your brain to focus on the present and what's around you. A study by AARP in 2020 has shown that music activates many parts of the brain at once. When making music, you're thinking about many different things, including the rhythm, melody, and the parts of those around you. Working your brain in these ways creates a higher connection in the bridge between the two hemispheres of your brain, which are in charge of two very different yet equally important aspects: logic and creativity. With a strong connection between these two halves, some abilities are enhanced, including problem-solving and planning skills, which are both extremely useful tools in tackling stressful situations.
Games of all types, board, card, video, are a great hobby to have. All have great impacts on your brain, despite popular belief. Video games increase hand-eye coordination, they improve mental health, social skills too, among other things. But keep in mind, not all video games hit these marks. Board and card games themselves are great social activities and give chances to make friends with others. But it is good to note all of these are good in moderation. Make sure not to play games for too long or take too much time out of your day playing them, as too much is a bad thing. But in moderation, with the right amount, they're good for you.
Let's not beat around the bush. Reading is not only a great way to enrich the mind, but an amazing way to pass the time. Many people around the world read for various reasons. Some people read because they find it pleasant and the reading calms them down. Others read because they want to grow and expand their knowledge. Studies have shown that reading relaxes your body, and that with only 6 minutes of reading, stress levels went down 68% in participants. Other research suggests that reading is very beneficial in slowing down mental illnesses such as dementia. It's been proven that reading improves memory, expands your vocabulary, increases your focus, and increases your critical thinking. With all these great benefits, it's clear that reading really does help with mental health.
Reading is a calming and fun hobby, as well as an amazing outlet for being able to understand emotions and put what you're feeling into words. No matter what form you're doing, writing exercises your brain and builds emotional intelligence. Journaling is a fun way of getting your emotions onto paper and keeping track of personal progress with goals, while writing stories enables your imagination and can make you feel productive. Writing is a great way to understand your own mental health and learn how to manage it.
One of the most accessible ways of self-expressionism is art. Art is a way to be able to see your emotions in a physical form. It's easy to get lost and overwhelmed in your own mind, and having a way to get them out of your head and onto paper can be really helpful for a lot of people. Having a way to visualize your thoughts and emotions can better help you comprehend them. Making and experiencing the arts can actually reduce stress and overall benefit your mental health.
Being turned away is something you never want and also something you should never do. Be welcoming and accepting to new people, no matter how they may look or act. We as humans should accept and welcome each other always. If someone wants to sit with you or talk to you and you don't know them, why not give it a chance? You know, if you didn't have anyone else, you'd want someone to accept you too. Just be nice, kind, and friendly to others, and most importantly, be accepting.
Accessibility can be a huge struggle in a mental health journey. A large issue in accessibility is the lack of quiet spaces for those who need them. Most of life, especially in cities, is filled with loud, chaotic noises. For those with mental health concerns, or anyone in general, these situations can bring upon sudden stress. Adding quiet spaces for private or communal use around the community could help with this problem. For instance, have a quiet section in transportation areas so people have a little less to worry about when they're traveling. These spaces could have aspects to accommodate for everyone, with study spaces, trinkets to fidget with, and cozy furniture.
A third space is a place outside of home or school or work that you frequent and feel safe in. Third spaces are helpful for reasons that people may not find immediately obvious. Third places can help bring people together and foster a sense of community. Think about it this way. Instead of being at home or at work or school, you should try to be somewhere else. You should try to aim for a place where you feel safe and comfortable. The reason for this being that you don't want to be somewhere where you might feel you're unwanted. Some examples of good third places are as follows: a public library, a cafe, or a park.
Take care of yourself. And you're not alone while doing it.
Thank you for watching How to Life. On the script, we had Paige Cunningham, Olive Horton, Ella Jewett, Yadiel Naif Marrero, and Damon Warden. On voiceover, we had Ella Jewett, Yadiel Naif Marrero, and Damon Warden. For actors, we had Ella Jewett, Yadiel Naif Marrero, and Damon Warden, again. For camera, we had Paige Cunningham and Olive Horton. And on editing, we also had Paige Cunningham and Olive Horton.